What's up, y'all, and welcome to today's video. Today I'll be showing you how to remove and install a door panel for any 2005 to 2009 Mustang. The only tools you're going to need are going to be a 7mm socket, a flathead screwdriver, tweezers, and also a T30, I believe it's T30, yeah, T30 Torx bit that you're going to use to remove two of the Torx screws. So the first thing you're going to do is, of course, open your door, if that wasn't obvious enough. And there's going to be 8 of these screws. There's 2 on this side, and there's one right there, and another one down here, as you can see. And then there will be 4 on the bottom. I'll try to show you them. Well, there'll be 4 down here. See, there's one right here. And as soon as you remove those, you're gonna get to the next part, which will be over here, and I'll skip to that as soon as I'm done loosening these up. And that was the final bolt. So the next step after you do that is removing this plastic piece behind the door handle. So this is where the flat head comes in. All you basically do, which is kind of hard to do with just one hand, you can see there's a little opening down there. So you'll stick the flat head in there and basically just pull it out. Pretty sure you guys heard that snap. Here, I'll take it out. It's really easy with 2 hands. It's kind of hard with one. And then I'll show you guys how it looks like after I take it out. And so this is how it looks like when you take off the cover. As you can see, there's the Torx screw that we need to take out. And lucky for me, I have this. Put in the Torx screw. I'm gonna loosen it. And so after you take out this, okay, now that the Torx screw is out, still keep your tool handy because you're going to get another one, which is right down here. This piece right here behind the door, you just get a flathead and it just pulls out. Pull it out with a little force, and as you can see, there's another one right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen it, and I'll show you as soon as it's out. Okay, so the screw is now loose. Just took it out. After this, you need to take out this piece. You can put a flathead behind this, but as you can see, I don't have the leather part on here. My old doors did, but these don't. You could potentially scratch them or whatever with the flathead. So a trick I've seen is you just put your thumb in here, you pull back, wiggle it around a bit, and bam, there you go. It's out. And the next thing you do is just right here, I don't know if you can see, right there. Well, right here, if it'll focus, I'm trying to make it focus, there's a small tab right there. Well, it's not focusing, but there's a small tab. All you do is you pull on it like that, and it's out. Then you can take this off, toss this off to the side while you do the rest. As you can see, there's another one of the 7mm bolts right there, and I'm pretty sure there's another one up here. So for this part, you really just pull it out and you're set. So after this, as soon as you're done taking out this bolt, this whole piece should come out. So I'll loosen this up and then I'll show you once it's out. So I took out the bolt, and before you take this out, I don't think it's necessary, but I kind of messed up well, not really messed up since it's not necessary, but you can plug this back in or not. If you already took it out, then let me turn the key actually. And then just lower your window down. It's easier to put this back in. There we go. So basically now it's completely loose. All you have to do is pull it out of place. Just gotta run your hands through there. As you can see, it is now out. Before you pull all the way, there's a little tab right here that goes into this part so you can unlock your car. So just make sure you do that before you yank the whole door panel off, because you might pull off one of the wires. And as you can see, there's another one right here for the stereo. And now everything's disconnected except for the lock. And that's where the pliers come in for this part right here. And then I'll show you how to do that right now. So basically what you do is, there's a little, I don't know if you can see the little rivets. I'll try to get this to focus. Well, anyways, in here, in this part, you're gonna find a part that you can actually squeeze, which is kind of hard to get with your fingers, but as soon as that squeezes, you can pull this whole thing out of this hole, and that's when you'll be able to lift up the lock itself that's inside the handle. So I'll go ahead and do that and then show you guys how it looks afterwards. So as soon as you pull it out, you'll be able to turn it this way and just lift it out through there. And your door panel is now removed. Just make sure that when you put it back, this might come out of place. So just push it back in, snaps right back in. And to put it back together, you just do the opposite. But the reason I took the door off, as some of you might have noticed before if you've already subscribed, and if you haven't, I did a full black interior swap in my California Special, which used to be gray. And these doors came with black handles, and so I took the door panel off before, but I didn't have these handles in black. I had a gray trim with this, so I couldn't switch those on, and so I basically just got rid of the doors, sold them, and I got rid of them with this already. So I just ended up having to buy another set of these in black. So the only reason I took off the door again was to swap these on. And yes, you could say, oh, you could pull this off, but it's not that easy, since you have to remove this from the back, which is a pain. But as you saw, the removal is fairly quick. It'll take you less than 30 minutes to take it off. So you can take both of these off and put them back on in less than an hour and a half, I'd say, if you have the right set of tools. So right now I'm just gonna swap that on, and if you haven't seen already, or have no idea how to swap this on and off, I'll show you right now. I just need to find my flathead, which is right here. So basically what you do, you stick the flathead in here, and you're just gonna lift up. You're gonna pry it up, and it's easier with two hands, so I'll do that right now, and then I'll just show you. And so here it is, it's out. In order to take it out, it's not as easy to take out as this piece was. You do have to wiggle the flathead around, something from the top, also from the rear, from the back here. As you can see, there's the reason this is harder is because it has all these little extra pieces of plastic that hold it into place from the back, so it won't come out. But to put that part in is super easy. You basically just this in like this, and just squeeze it in. Just needs a little force. As you can see, it's now in. So now all I have to do is put this back on there and connect all of the wires back in, and then put in all the bolts. So let's go ahead and do that. First, you can see these two holes down here. That's where these pieces go in. And as soon as that's in, it's a lot easier. Make sure you don't lose any of the wires. This wire goes running through here. Connect this one in back to the lock, and make sure to connect the lock. So the lock is really easy to put back in compared to taking it out. So what you do is you stick this part, you twist it, and you put it into the hole for the lock. And then you just twist this, goes in, pull this back, and then the part that you squeeze for it to come out, you don't have to do anything to. You just push it in like this, and you'll hear it snap. You have to. There you go. If you didn't hear it snap, or it just snapped, you tug on it to make sure it's stuck. And make sure this is stuck in the little bracket in there, just this, so you don't ever hear the wire moving around. Now we're connecting in the speaker. That's in, and now you can connect this part right here for your mirror. There we go. And now the only wire, or before you do anything else, just lift it up, stick it in place like that. Now it's in place, and now all we have to do is put in all the bolts. You might have to move this around a bit to make it sit flush right away. Sometimes it lifts up when you do this. You just gotta keep moving it around. And now I'm just gonna bolt it back up, and it should be done. So I'll go ahead and just skip the part, since if you want to know where to bolt everything back up, just put everything the way you took it out, and it should go back in. So I'll show you guys as soon as everything's on again. Alright, and so I just finished bolting everything up. So that's basically it. You just take off the 8 surrounding screws around the door, some of the torque screws, and not much else to do. As you can see, I'm done with this door. Everything's back in place, all the screws are in. As you can see, hopefully you can see the bottom ones. I'm not sure if you'll be able to. And over there, I still have the black handle. Still have to swap out that one. And the only thing left for the interior swap, if you're even interested in it, is just these. I'm thinking of painting them, but if somebody has a extra set they don't want, hit me up through here or on Instagram. My Instagram will be in my bio. But besides that, that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you guys need anything else, as in how to do something in the 05 to 09 Mustangs, feel free to comment down below, and if I know how to do it, then I'll go ahead and make a video for you guys. So thanks for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks.